Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare Bhajahure manam Sri Nanda Nandanaya Bhaya Charanara Bindare.
Dandavats, all glories to Sri Sri Guru Garanga Gandharvika Giri Harijo. Welcome to a Spiritual Dialectic, a program produced by the New Jersey branch of Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math and available worldwide via our website, scsmathnj, as in New Jersey.com. I'm Bhakti Kanan Giri Maharaj, and our show is being recorded on the road today from our world headquarters in the spiritual city of Navadwip, India. And I have two guests with me today that are from Brazil. They're just getting ready to return back to their home country. So they will tell me, they're just getting ready to leave. They will tell me when they have to leave, so we'll cut our program a little short to accommodate their travel needs. And we're going to begin our interview today with Premanidhi Prabhu. And he's seated just here to my right. So I'm just going to ask a few simple questions about how he came to join our mission and came to become interested in spiritual life and so forth. So, Premanidhi, you're from Brazil. Which part?
São Paulo.
São Paulo?
From São Paulo.
And if I could, I want to ask you a little bit about your previous life. I think one interesting point is that you were involved in Formula One racing. Is that right?
Yes, that's right, Maharaj. I used to have management drivers.
Yes. Used to manage the drivers?
Yes.
And you yourself, did you ever do any racing?
Not professionally. But all my families are involved in racing.
Your whole family.
The whole family, yes.
And did you used to race? Used to do the shift carts, didn't you?
No.
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 So you were not in the seat.
No, not in the seat. Yeah, just managing the and doing helping with. Putting, how can I say, doing law contract with the teams.
Right. Okay.
Yes, and helping technical.
So basically, so more or less producing the events, all of the background work that's necessary to produce the events, something like that, with your drivers.
Yes.
And teams and so forth.
Like this. Yes.
And when did you first hear about Krishna consciousness? Actually, I'm interested in how is it that you first became not interested, but when did you first become aware of Krishna consciousness?
Yes, I met Rohini Shakti in 2005.
Okay.
Then
tell us who she is, just briefly.
She's the head person with Srila Giri Maharaja in Brazil, and Bhuvana Mohan too. The three are the principal. How can I say? The leaders in Brazil. Yes. Then I met Rohini Shakti, and I started practicing Hatha Yoga. Then I gone to our ashram in Brazil. It's 200 kilometers from São Paulo, downtown. And there I met the devotees, Srila Giri Maharaja, and starting.
How did you meet Rohini Shakti?
Yeah, well, I was doing a job with the drivers, and that time was immersed. Weekend immersed in doing conferences related in racing, and and we contracted Rohini Shakti to give yoga class for the races.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's very interesting.
Yes. And
So
my
you thought it would help them to refine their driving skills? Something like that?
yes.
Really?
And then I became interested, started practicing Hatha Yoga
Mm-hmm.
with her. Then I gone to the ashram. So in the ashram, I could see, I could meet the devotees there, and there they worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and in a temple, and I gone to the program there, and almost twice a week, a month, I used to go there. Then Srila Giri Maharaj gave me initiation.
Uh-huh. What year was that?
Is in 2005.
Okay.
Then I lived there for 2 years. Then I came to India
You lived in where?
in Krishna Shakti Ashram.
Oh,
in
at the
Brazil.
ashram.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
for 2 years.
For 3 years.
Yeah, 2 years and maybe 4 months,
Okay.
something like this. Yes. Then I got married, and now I'm living in São Paulo downtown, and my wife also had initiation with Srila Giri Maharaja.
Oh, good. What is her name?
Lila Sundari.
Leela Sundari.
Yes.
A famous name. We have a Leela Sundari in New Jersey
Yes,
also.
Yes.
Very good. Very nice.
And I have two children.
Really?
Yes, one daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She is 2 years old, and she born in the Vyasa Puja.
On Vyasa Puja Day.
Yes.
Srila Govinda Maharaj's Vyasa Puja.
Yes.
No kidding. What year?
2 years ago, it's 24 December
Of 2007.
2007. Yes.
And I met you the first time here at our ashram in Navadwip. What year was that?
2005. Yes,
Oh,
it was
really?
my first time.
That was just after you joined,
Yes.
or after your initiation.
Yes.
Okay, great. And I'm asking everyone, what is the main thing that attracted you to our mission? What was the main thing that attracted your interest to pursue what is a fairly rigorous discipline to pursue spiritual life? The study of our books, practicing of some sadhana with the chanting the Hare Krishna mantra and all of these things. You lived in the ashram for a couple of years, a few years. What was the inspiration? What drove you? What inspired you to do this? It's a pretty radical thing for a young man like you, right? What do you say?
I got attracted. My first contact was with Rohini Shakti. Then she told me, now if you are attracted with our line and me and the devotees, you have to meet Srila Giri Maharaja. So then I came here, and
But that was after a couple of years, or not? When did you come here the first time?
2005. Yes.
But you had already been living in the ashram for some time, or?
No, no. I lived there.
Okay.
When I came here, I was living there something like 3 months.
Oh, a few months.
Yes, few months. Then when I came here in 2005, yes. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I got married. Yes.
Then in 2005, you came here, and you took initiation then?
No,
Here?
I took initiation in Brazil with Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math.
Okay.
Yes.
So, but that means a new level of dedication, new level, right? So I'm wondering what made you? What was it in you that said that I'm giving my full attention to this spiritual life? But your family is not doing this,
No,
right?
not doing it,
Right.
no.
So there's some difference between you and your other friends and family and so forth. So what is that? It caused this inspiration in you.
Yeah, I see. I understand. Uh, I don't know how to explain this, Maharaj, because I feel very fortunate, to be here, and I don't know really. I don't know how I got attracted with this.
But you did.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did. I started my yes. I really can't explain how
Okay.
it happens with me.
Then let me ask something else. And now you're happy?
Yes.
Okay.
Very.
So this
My life changed a lot.
I
You
got
know,
that.
I used to have a good material life in this sense, but I never felt so fulfillment like in Krishna consciousness.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. All right. Very good. And let's see. Are there any books that you've read that had any
Yes.
serious impression
Yes.
on you?
Bhuvan Mohan Prabhu, he translated more than 30 books in Portuguese. Yes. It was wonderful. Yes. And
And Portuguese is
in
your
Portuguese,
native language
yes,
there in Brazil.
yes. And then I could read, not understand, but I could read almost all, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And chanting the Mahamantra, and as we learn it, a Mahamantra will manifest something, will be revealed. Is it right?
Mm-hmm.
Revealed, yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. And you chose Srila Govinda Maharaj as your guru. And anything you'd like to say about that? Why you made that decision?
I don't know if I chose him or he chose us.
you.
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe he chose you, you're thinking.
Maybe.
Okay. All right, could be. Very well. All right, then since we are limited for time, we're going to... go ahead.
My Navadwip the devotes in New Jersey, and my especially
And around the world.
Around the world, yes. And my special for you.
Hare Krishna. Okay, very good. Okay, then we're going to turn to someone who has a big change in their life. This is, yesterday he was known as Roberto, and today he is known as Rati Kanta Das.